What's going on, everybody? Doc, Average Gamer Guys, back yet again. More Escape from Tarkov. Guess what we got for you? Season 4 Hardcore. Let's roll that intro. So hopefully you enjoyed the intro. Welcome back if you are tuning back in, and welcome to the channel if you are new. We got links in the description. We love all the support on YouTube, and I am so freaking excited to get into this. I am finally feeling well enough. My voice is going to be able to hold up. Hopefully I don't have too much coughs because I'm still fighting through this thing. But we are jumping into Season 4 of Hardcore. Now, you know the rules here, which is we delete everything. So we're gonna go ahead and do that really quick. As I click through this, I wanna talk about what we're doing this time around. So pretty similar rule set to Season 3. The goal here, as always, is going to be, we are going to look to try and get as much hideout progress as we can. That's always been my goal. We made pretty good progress last time. We got held up by a couple of quests. In addition to that, we got held up by a couple of items. Now I've put some grind in, and I've got some things done on my main account, and I've come to realize that some of the things that I think were holding us back before should not be as difficult to find in the future. So I'm very excited about that. I think overall it feels like barter items are a little bit better spread out. There's certainly still some difficult things to find, but everything kind of feels like it has its place. So if we're really smart about this and we get a little lucky, we should be able to find a lot of the things that we need. You can see, as in any hardcore account, we start with nothing. There's a whole bunch of rules. I'll spend a little bit of time, but if you're not super familiar with them, maybe go check out the start of Season 3, where I chatted about them. Essentially, we can't use the flea market. We can't buy anything from traders. We are going to use therapists after raid service. So we should have the first, I think 10 levels are free, 5 or 10 levels, I can't remember. And then after that, as long as we have the money, we will pay for it. That's just a quality of life thing. In addition, the only thing that I can buy from the traders is either the items that I need for quests or that they sell specifically. So things like Wi-Fi cameras, multi-tools, any markers I need, I obviously can buy those. In addition to that, I'm going to allow for the purchase of containers. So Lucky Scav junk box, med case, magazine cases, ammo cases. I'm going to allow that only because it just helps from a quality of life standpoint. You're going to come to see very quickly on a standard account, this thing fills up. We hoard a lot of stuff, and it'll get smashed up pretty quickly. Other than that, we start with nothing. We basically just try to survive, try to stack up some gear, get through some quests, and get some stuff done. The last thing I do want to comment on is I did enjoy being able to put one single barter item inside of the pouch. That allows for just a little bit of continued progress. You're going to see we're going to have a lot of raids, especially up front here, that are going to go probably pretty poorly. Hopefully the first ones go really well. But other than that, I am going to allow a single barter item. That will help to give us a little bit of progress just with the amount. I do plan for this series to do 2 episodes at least a week. It seemed like a really good cadence. In addition to this series, I am starting Season 3 of my Escape series as well, which is just a solo standard playthrough. So if you want to see how to progress on a normal account with traders in the flea market and all that stuff, I'm going to be doing that as well. So be sure to check that out. But without further ado, if you have any questions about the rule set, let me know down below. I'm not taking any packages. There's going to be no specialty items taken, nothing from the traders, nothing like that outside of quest rewards. So no additional help, period. We're going into this thing pure, and let's jump into season 4. So as we like to jump in, I have always pretty historically gone customs. I'm actually thinking about mixing it up this time, and I think I'm gonna go woods. I think there's enough items off the rip. I know where there's enough weapon crates. I think this will be interesting. Hopefully this is a good choice, but we shall see. The whole key here for this first raid is honestly to get a melee weapon, and if we can find a way to get more than a melee weapon, like an actual gun, maybe kill or scav or two, and get a few things, we want to get in, get out, and get rocking and rolling. So we shall see how this one goes. We'll see in the raid. All right, here we go. We gotta hope for a good spawn. You know, I can think of a worse spawn. We're gonna be right up here. I need one of these weapon crates to be decent for us. And I can, like, not hit a mine here. So if you're not familiar with the series, generally gonna be uncut is the goal. And we will barter. Barters is a good thing. I don't think I examined like anything either before we got started. Here we go. Get the gold chain in. We need to find a gun. Any gun will do. That's a good suppressor. Any gun will do. Now we can use our hands. Use our hands like... If we pick something up and put it into our container, we're allowed to use that. Oh, pistol, pistol, pistol. Oh, baby, baby. That's our big 2. So again, we can use this as our hands. Can't move with it, we just gotta use it. It's a nice first pistol too. Oh, how lucky is this? Got 15 rounds. Oh, I was gonna say, please be another gun. Oh! Oh, and we have an optic! Have some ammo. Oh, that'll do. And I wish that med supply crate had a little more for us. Okay. It sounds like Sturman's up, of course. Do we go try to fight our first player here? Honestly, I'm thinking maybe we do. Really don't need that or this. I'm gonna take this military power filter like right off the rip. And sometimes there can be an M4. If there would be an M4 right there, whew. Cooking, baby. I don't see anything else right there. This is a good start. We're a little advanced for that, but you can use cigarettes for some... You can use cigarettes for some, barters. Man. The real question is, could we go kill Sturman? Or... do we pick up some of the scraps? So what I want to do is I want to head that way. Felt like we heard some shooting over this way. Which is what has me being a little cautious. There's good med supplies down there. We got a chance to just kind of run into some scavs and stuff over that way, which would be good. Hate not having ears. You guys know that if you've been a part of the series at all. Some of these things are big to get started too. Well, what are you doing, bud? One way to get started, boys and girls. Do this really quick. What a start. We can get out of this raid. Man, that first shot with them M80s was key. It looks like he burned most of this or pulled the ammo out. Unfortunately, he didn't have any armor. But we get a knife, which is huge. Screws. Matches are really big. These are not paid actors, okay? What in the actual hell is going on? I'm gonna ditch this. Need the relay. Okay, has a cat statue already. Alright, we're too exposed here. Not gonna take the Keter. Okay. Now. Here's what we do. We can run the Mosin. You can put that there. What do we not need? That or that? Very much want to keep... I don't need this. That can go there. I feel like the mags not super useful at this point. Take the ammo for sure. Got some grenades. We've got some good heals. 3 slot there. 3 slot there. Key is gonna be... I'm trying to fit all this stuff. I don't need the pox. Food is good. I want to keep the slot for the SKS. I want the tax sports. Probably the grenades are not super helpful. I'm gonna ditch the cigarettes for now. And the bandages. Drink this. Man, we're so close. I don't think the large WD-40 is any good. And I'll do without the BP for now. So we can take the Berkut. Take the OPSKS. Honestly, gonna run the Mosin probably. Man, we are just cooking. We should have outskirts too. We don't. It's interesting. Normally we would. So we heard a lot of SKS action. We got in the pistol left here. About 10 rounds. Man. We're like super heavy for our Timmy legs. So I think I have a pathing. Can hopefully leave me pretty well alone. Okay, we are recovering stam on the walk, which is really good. And we're just 100% gonna try to get out of here. This is a fantastic start. At a minimum, at just a bare minimum. The beautiful part is we have our knife. So the knife is handled. That guy having that knife from killing that scav in his backpack was like just a gift, honestly. But if we can get out, we're talking 4 guns here, a really nice pistol, a Mosin, which is honestly just like perfect. SKS is also perfect, armorless. So as we chat here, and normally what would happen with this series is I leave basically the full raid in. If you're not familiar, if this is your first time checking it out, I'm gonna leave the full raid in outside of maybe opportunities where I just move to an extract and like nothing else happens. I want to save you the time. I want you to be able to enjoy the action, but I also want you to be kind of immersed with me in the raid and enjoying the stress level that is. Like right now, my butthole is pretty puckered because I'm trying to get out of here with all of this good stuff that we somehow managed to, I'm gonna say, stumble on. So we may cut some of that stuff out in the future, but since we're chatting here, there's a good chance that all this stays in. As far as hardcore, if you're ever considering trying this out, one, give it a try. I tell people that all the time if they ever come into Twitch chat and ask, or chat with me down below on YouTube. If you can afford another separate standard account, if you play this game a lot, I really recommend it. Or if you get bored on your main account, reset it and try this. It's a totally different play style for a lot of people. Even if you're very tactical, this still, I would say, kind of takes the cake in that, because you just have to play it differently, and things are worth a lot more on a hardcore account. Different things are worth a lot more on a hardcore account than they are on a standard account. Now, granted, we have some great items. We have some gold chains. We have power filter on us. I mainly am taking that power filter because I feel like that's going to be one of the harder to find items. Really don't need it for much hideout progress except for later on, but it's to me, it's worth hanging on to at the moment. With all that being said, I really recommend this. And again, it's just a totally different change of pace for a lot of players, myself included. And I'm not a big, I push a fight. I think we pushed that good fight there with the pistol after we knew that guy was really hurt, and we had the advantage of being able to get over top of him. And that was awesome. And I'll push some PvP when it's appropriate. I feel pretty solid with my gun skills for the most part. But this definitely makes you play differently. And we've had a lot of fun moments of like sitting and letting 2- and 3-man squads literally run by us while we're in a bush. Because we don't want to risk the gear or the items that we have, or maybe we have a quest item we need. So it ends up being a ton of fun. So strongly recommend it if you have the chance. And I think you would really, really enjoy it. And hopefully you enjoy this series with me. As far as what I was saying as regards to these weapons, the reason these weapons I have on me right now, with the exception of the RFB, are so good is that you can pocket all of the ammo that you need for your reloads. So why that's important is it gives you an opportunity for us to just essentially come in with the gun and a few loose rounds in our pocket, and if we're lucky, a set of ears, and we can hopefully turn that into a successful raid if we can get a couple of scav kills, like here, maybe get a PMC kill or two, and we can pretty instantly upgrade. Hardcore is essentially just a game of really, really long snowball, and you just got to have more wins than losses in the snowball to have some success. So this is a fantastic start. So the reason I didn't take the Keter one, because I didn't see any spare mags on that guy. We can get those little 20-round mags, which would have been good. We could have grabbed a few of those. I think I would have considered it. At this point, guys and gals, I am just desperately trying to get out of here. I'm going to try this extract over here. I'm a little sad that we had Sturman in our very first raid, and I would love if we were a couple of raids in with a little bit of decent gear stockpiled. I think I would have moseyed on over to see what carnage was left. I haven't heard him shoot in a while, which means one of two things: either all the players are dead or he's dead. He's dead. There might have been some loot to grab. All the players are dead. Could have had an even bigger payday, but this is worthwhile enough to get out with. So this isn't guaranteed to be open, I don't believe. I'm going to see if it is for us. Okay, it is open. Gonna quickly check here. See if there's anything else we can grab. That's just so huge. I don't need the cyclone. Let's take this. I don't know that I'm going to be able to loot this fast enough. I didn't see what body armor this was. Are you kidding me? I haven't even found this on my main account yet. It's class 3. 60 points. Just strikes and nails. We need the nails. I'm gonna take the nails. We're gonna get out of here. Bye, Karasa. My gosh, what a first raid. Oh man, hardcore Billy. Coming at you. Look at us. Look at how good we look. We're gonna... I cannot believe I found that Dr. Disrespect armor. Oh man. So, thank you to these two players. I don't think I have ever started a main account, the Escape series or hardcore, with only killing players. That's honestly incredible. Thank you guys for your sacrifice. Made it work. We absolutely made it work. And boom, we were gonna fly through the levels. I didn't inspect anything, as I said, so nice enough there. We're clearly very close to level 3. Okay, I mean, for a loot haul, this is absolutely nuts. First raid. I mean, it doesn't get much better, guys. It really does not. The crazy part is we get a Salewa, which we'll need for the quest. I'm baffled right now. I'm hoping we can find a little bit more like M80s to get this topped up. The RFB will be great. We pick up an RFB, a Mosin, the OPS KS with the sight. We get our pistol, and we get a knife. We get a cat, which is actually really big, because we're gonna try to get to a docs case as quick as we can here. We get a couple of other things, and we get some items that we're certainly going to be able to use for the hideout progress as well. So I'm like, and we got the Dr. Disrespect armor, which is like, this is just so funny to me. Just I can't, like, again, I haven't seen this yet on my main account, so I was a little baffled that we picked this up. And that is it's pretty hilarious. We get some good storage options too, and if you know me, you know that I'm a huge user of the old headsets. I think they're extremely important for long-term success in this game, and we pick up 2 of them. So we're gonna get unpacked here. I think I'm going to take, honestly, I think I'm gonna take just the pistol in. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of our quests here, and I don't think I accepted anything, so we'll go ahead and we'll get started. It doesn't matter because we really would not have gotten any progress. I'm gonna hang on to this just for the time being in case we need to do any post-raid healing, and we'll look to get those 3 up and running. And then of course we've got Gunsmith here, we've got Introduction that we can get, and we'll look to get Mr. Jaeger leveled up as quick as we can here. We'll do a little off camera probably search into these things, but I think we'll just unload really quick and jump into the raid. Actually, I just want to check to see, we throw this stuff in here, can we do anything with the hideout? I don't know that we can, but let's just quickly check. We could, I think most of it takes money is going to be our hang up here. Yep, so hideout, so security, we're going to need a measuring tape and 20 grand. Vents, we need 25 grand. Illumination, we need a cricket lighter. We need some soap, some toothpaste, and an awl. This is probably going to be one of the more difficult things to find, so we'll definitely be containering that if we can. We grabbed 1 or 2. We grabbed 1 thing that we needed there. I did illumination already. And med station, getting this up and running quickly would be really good. I think vitamins will be maybe a little bit on the harder side. We'll look to do that. And then heating, we got 1 of the 2 matches. So a little bit of progress there. We'll look to see, I think, again, getting security up is a big one. So construction tape and a few of the other things, we know what we need. So we will go ahead and get ready up, and we'll jump in another raid. See you there. All right, we can do introduction here. So we're gonna want to do that if we can. Not as big of a fan of this spawn, if I'm being really honest. Mostly because we're gonna be in a spot where we'll probably get pushed here pretty quickly. And sometimes there's a gun here. I'm out of here. Check dead scav. No, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm allowed to take a barter item. That's a barter item I'm taking. I got the opposite side here again. Again, we're gonna get into proximity here of some bad men. Ultra Noiser would be good to get out. It's fine, we don't need that. We can flash drive. I want to get tucked away here really quick. Okay, good start. Good start. Honestly, this is a good gun. It's a little unfortunate that guy didn't have any ammo. This is going to be the pain point here. Probably where we die. Looking to do is just get across. Oh, my Timmy legs. Yeah, you can go ahead and F right off, Scav. Then I want to get around. Get to the letter. And if we can get out at that point, big win. Decent chance of player interaction here. I would love to check the med fob over there, but just too high likelihood of a player. Love to try to get our scav kills too. Doesn't do us a whole lot of good if we don't have our shotguns though. And we'll definitely be getting the scav kills. That I don't have too much of a concern. Don't. Sometimes you can find med items and stuff there. I'm gonna avoid that. So what we can do here is there's a couple weapon crates up above. We can also take a look at maybe jumping into ZB16. Getting a chance to check in there. Take everything we can right now. And honestly, we can ZV-16 and just kind of roll out of here. And we use 1 pistol bullet, so we got 7 or 8 that are remaining. Anybody in here? Hello? 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 Alright. We can find an extra gun. Maybe a few barter items we need. This is pretty good. This would be a good little loot haul. Doesn't look looted. Helix, I'll take that. A motor. I feel like the fuel is more important. That seems crazy. I feel like motors are really accessible. It's a gunsmith scope. These new contacts are insane, by the way. Just, in my opinion, these are just nuts. Okay, I'm gonna just try to skadoodle. Good controlled breathing. I don't know if there's anything ever spawning in here. I don't know that I've ever found anything, but I don't know that I've also looked very hard. Let me know in the comments. I should be searching that harder. What a start. What a start. Boys and girls. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Another, that was a quick one. That was a quick in and out. 1300 experience. Scav headshot. That's all we need. Boom, level 3. Beautiful. Okay, and this is the loot haul. We grab some more great things. Another set of ears. We'll grab actually a pretty good Saiga. We're actually going to rip the Fortis shift off of here. We'll use that in the future, but a good Saiga we can use. Certainly a rig that we'll put to use. We grab a quest item in the flash drive. Nothing else specifically for the hideout yet at this point, outside of just a few things that we'll use in the future, but all good things. A few things that we can sell. We also grab a little bit of food, so I'm pretty happy with that. So let's just get all that dumped in here. Probably again look to just run this pistol. We got 7 in and 1 on, so we got 8 shots left, and that's sitting pretty pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's go ahead and get this task complete. Our first task turn in nets us with 30,000 rubles, which is awesome. It also opens up Mr. Jaeger, so we can get acquaintance. And look at that. We already have 2 of our beef stews. Boom. Quest progress. Woo! That was nice, actually. So we'll have to jump in. We'll have to grab some iskros. We'll have to find some rye croutons. We'll probably have an easier time finding these on woods, and then actually probably have to go interchange very quickly, pick up these iskros if we want to do that real quick and fast. Like other task progress, we did get the 1 scav, and again, we are sitting on the 1 Salewa, which we will look to get turned in. So all in all, a fantastic start. Let's go ahead. Let's just grab our quest reward here, and that allows us to do some upgrades. So let's get the first hideout upgrade complete. If this will load. Looks like we can just do vents. So let's get vents up and running. Boom. Level 1 vents in the house, rocking and rolling, and we are off and running. Ooh, and then we need rest space here too. Rest space and actually heating would both be really good things. They're gonna help us to get a little bit quicker recovery post raid, and then we remove things a little bit faster too. So that's actually good for me personally if I go to like record an episode and then record another one, maybe a little bit of time after that, which I do pretty typically on the weekends. So this is nice. We'll look at maybe getting that done. We need duct tape and a little bit more cash for that, but good progress. I am just absolutely ecstatic, like freaking ecstatic with our start. Look at our skills. Look at our stats. Look at these stats. We haven't died. We're like 3 million in KD. 2 players, 1 scav. Ends up being how we set this thing up. 2 PMCs and a scav. Like, it doesn't, honestly, it doesn't get much better than that, to be really honest with you. Fantastic start. Level 4. This is where I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna put the quick plug in: like, comment, and subscribe. All that helps us with the channel, helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Throw a comment down below. Let me know how excited you are for season 4, and let me know how much you enjoyed this start. This has got to be up there with one of the better starts to a hardcore series. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, I know it's only 2 raids, but to get 2 PMC kills right off the rip, and granted they are lower levels, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. All from literally starting with nothing, and we turned it pistol into RFB. I mean, it just into Mosin, into SKS. I mean, now into a Saiga. I'm ecstatic. So hopefully you are too. Thank you so much for all the support. Again, like, comment, subscribe for YouTube algorithm. We are trying to hit 10K on the subscriptions for YouTube. So if you're watching the series, there is lots more coming at it. And we have a bunch more Escape from Tarkov content as well. So be sure to stay tuned. And every subscription counts. So thank you so much. Quickly throw some socials at you as well: Twitter, Twitch, Discord, TikTok. Give some follows on all that. We're trying to put up a bunch of content, and we do stream Fridays and Saturdays, usually Sundays, and during the week in the evenings when we can. Typically on the weekends we're starting about 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then we run and we do pretty good streams, 4 or 5 hours or so. We go pretty late into the evening. So you West Coasters, or if you're on the other side of the world, if you're waking up, hopefully you can catch us, say hello, and we'd love to see you, chat with you, and maybe run some raids. We do a lot of our main account. We'll be pushing Kappa on that, and we might sprinkle in some hardcore as well. We're always welcome to new players too, so if you have any questions, anything that you want to learn, I've got quite a few hours in Escape from Tarkov, so pushing probably 7K or so on my 3 accounts. So if you have anything that we can help with, certainly please let us know. But we'll close it out. Doc, Average Gamer, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Welcome to season 4 of Hardcore, and we'll see you in the next Escape from Tarkov video. Peace.